Hey everybody, Digger coming at you with a bus door, entry door, broken glass thing. Alright, so what we've done is we've removed this door because of broken glass. So I'm going to give you a quick idea of how this door comes apart. Down here, the door has a pin in the bottom of it. This is actually kind of a simple type setup compared to some of the other buses, but basically to get it out of this pin, you just lift the door up, lift the pin out, pop the pin off, and then the door is hanging by the top mount. Okay, on this door we can show you there's a bracket that comes out here that has 2 screws in it, and that is what is attaching the door to the hinge. So these 2 screws needed to be removed, such as like this. So here's your 2 screws that were removed. Those did not have a problem. Those came apart without any golding or seizing or anything like that. This part obviously, just when I move the other door, you can tell that that goes with it. All the mechanism up inside is all working correctly and everything, but in order to get that door off, like I say, you had to pop it out of the bottom down there and then come up here and remove these 2 screws, which this screw was very easy. This screw I had to use a short bit with a 1/4-inch wrench and just barely turn that little by little and everything until I dropped the door down, because you can't raise this screw up because of the distance here, but as you unscrew it, the door just drops down and eventually drops right off of it. So I have taken the door off and taken it to the glass shop. They tell me it'd be 8 to 10 business days to receive back. It's about $100 for the custom cut glass, and for them to reinstall it. Now I did have a problem with, get up here where I can show you. Up here there are 2 screws to mount this part to this part. There's 2 screws that go in this way. Now obviously whenever you're putting steel screws into this type of aluminum, they can gold up. So and that was what the problem was on the bottom. Up here on the top, these 2 screws came out easy, no problems. Now I will tell you, in order to get to those 2 screws, this needs to be out of the way. There's a screw up here in the top and there's a screw in the bottom. You have to remove both of those. Put WD-40 down in here with a straw and just coat this whole thing as far as you can. I mean, I was pulling it out and spraying it down inside, spraying it down inside of here and everything. Had to get that lubed up good, because this entire 75-inch piece or whatever has to slide out of that channel. So I was able to get that slid out without a problem. These screws came out without a problem, top and bottom. These screws on the bottom, they seized up and they broke. So basically I think what I'm going to do, they are going to reinstall the new glass using the original seals, because the original seals are actually fine. They're going to put these 2 screws back in, and then at the bottom they're just going to wrap tape all around this thing to return it to me. After that, I'm going to have to make some metal plates, approximately 3 inches square, put some holes in them, drill all through this and everything, and I will put a plate on each side that sandwiches that in, because that is going to be the only way to reattach this to that, because these screws, like I say, are seized up in there. This type of aluminum, you can heat it, you can pry it, you can bend it, you can do whatever you want. This stuff is hard. It's like aircraft aluminum or something. So those 2 C screws in the bottom, there's even the glass shop told me, no, you're not going to get those out. I tried, it didn't work. So I'll just have to make some sandwich plates here to take care of that. But as far as that, like I say, once you get this lubed up, you slide it out, you can get into these 2 screws and remove those, top and bottom, hopefully. If they do snap, you'll have to do the sandwich thing like I am. But other than that, it was pretty simple, not real complicated to get it apart or anything like that. So we just have to wait on the glass shop now. Like I say, 8 to 10 days for them to cut and replace that glass and everything. I did have to prepay for it. The glass was about $100, but and I don't know, I got maybe 2 hours in taking everything apart and everything like that. So that is the update on the broken glass on the entry door. Hopefully you guys don't have to go through that, but if you do, hopefully this video makes it a little bit easier to get in there and fix it. So hope everybody has a happy day. Remember, the party starts here. We will catch you on the flip side. Digger is out. And hey, YouTubers, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button and maybe even that little ding ding bell thing. That way you get updated and you know what's going on right after I do it. So tune in, there's more to come. The party starts here.